Happy March 1st, everyone, and welcome to my channel, 100 Pounds of Gratitude. If you're new, welcome. I'm Rachel, and I am striving to gain gratitude, lose 100 pounds by my 40th birthday, and build a life that I love. Today, I will be doing my review of February, give you my weigh-in update, and talk about my plans for March. So, let's get started. I weighed in January 1st at 222.2. On February 1st, I weighed in at 217.0. And then March 1st, I weighed in at 214.1. So I am really happy with this weight loss because February was really hard. 2 of the weeks in February, I was on complete damage control and was really derailing my journey. So overall for this month, I lost 2.9 pounds. And I'm happy with that. But I am hoping that maybe in March I can lose a little bit more than that. I would love to lose 5 pounds in March, but we'll see what happens. So I've been working hard on approaching my weight loss journey from a curiosity mindset, and that means I try something and then I reflect on it. So I wanted to reflect on what worked for me and what didn't, and what I learned from the month of February. And I had 3 big takeaways. My first one is embrace discomfort and recognize that if there's not a little bit of discomfort, there's not going to be growth, there's not going to be change. But there's a difference between discomfort and pain. And I learned this through my jump rope challenge. I felt really discouraged when I recognized that my knee could not handle the jump roping. Even though I enjoyed this activity, it was causing a lot of pain for me physically. And I had to recognize there is a difference between discomfort, which causes growth, and pain, which breaks down my body. Which brings me to the third lesson I learned this month, and that is change the plan, not the goal. My plan for February was to jump rope through the entire month with my family, and that did not work for me clearly. So I had to change that plan to find a different activity that would help me to interact with my family and also help me reach my exercise and weight loss goals. And thankfully, there's tons of exercises out there that work perfectly well for my body and for my goals. So I could choose one of those. So as I head into the month of March, here is my plan. These are my 9 daily goals and my 1 weekly goal, and I'm going to stick to doing those things. But I'm really going to focus on the nutritional side of things. For me, I have my eating plan just lined up as stay on an eating plan. And I want to focus in on that. And I want to commit at least for the next 10 days to do the portion control eating containers. I want to do those without like any cheats or anything, but really stick to doing those recipes and measuring out my food and seeing what I'm putting in my mouth, how much of it I'm putting in my mouth, and see if maybe that will help me see a decline in my weight. The secondary thing I want to focus on this month is my strength training. I have 10 days left in this Muscle Burns Fat workout program, and I want to be looking ahead to see which program I want to do next to finish out this month and commit to doing those things and finishing out that strength training strong. And then my third thing for this month is really my mindset. I think a lot of times I am grateful for the things around me, but I don't take the time to look at myself and be grateful for things about myself. So I'm setting a goal for this month as far as my mindset to every single day to think about 3 things about myself personally, maybe talents, gifts, whatever, that I am grateful for, and to try to internalize those things and recognize that I have things for which I can be grateful for, and I need to own those things and accept those things and embrace those things about myself. And now for my most exciting moment in the month of February. I hit a big weight loss milestone for me, and that is 50 pounds gone. So I have officially lost 50 pounds from my highest weight at 265, and now I'm under 215. And I really didn't take the time to celebrate this and like think it through and recognize that this is a pretty big milestone until I was digging through my drawers and I came across this pink shirt that I had worn in this picture of myself. And I put it on and I was a little disappointed because it didn't just fall off. And I was like, well, this shirt still fits. It must not be that big of a difference. Until I saw this picture of myself. And then when I did a side-by-side comparison, I was like, wow, I can see a difference. And so I want to take the time to say, take the pictures, reflect on the pictures, and celebrate those milestone moments. Pause and recognize, wow, 50 pounds, that is quite the accomplishment. And it's okay for me to say that and embrace that and celebrate that and slow down for a minute and see it. Yes, it's taken me a lot of time to do this very slowly, but I've done it. And it is making a difference in my health, and I can celebrate that. And it's so encouraging to see side-by-side pictures of yourself. So if you haven't already taken the pictures, stop what you're doing right now and go take a full body picture of yourself, because in 3 months' time, you will thank yourself when you look back and you have those side-by-sides and you can see your progress. Because we don't always feel it. We don't always see it in the momentary day-to-day moments, but when you see it over the long term, it makes a big difference when you do those comparison photos. And that got me to thinking about, I really want to take time this week to set out some rewards for my weight loss milestones. My next goal for myself is to hit 209, because that is the weight that I was when I took off my wedding ring when I was pregnant with my first son 9 years ago. So I'm going to think through those things. And if you do weight loss rewards for yourself, share some of the things that you have done. I would love some ideas. I'm going to do a little reading on this and see how I want to reward myself without food, but maybe in some meaningful ways for me. Okay, so that's a wrap for my week 18 and for my February review. I hope that we all show kindness to ourselves as we head into this next week and this next month, and that we all do things that help us build a life that we love. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.